welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today and clicking on this video. If you're new here, real quick plug, be sure to subscribe. It's almost summertime, which means there's gonna be more uploads. I'm really excited about summer too, and so I'd love it if you would subscribe if you're interested. Turn on that bell notification, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I think Instagram's fun, so I always tell y'all to follow that. I am currently finishing up my freshman year at the University of Texas. Hook 'em horns. And it is the craziest feeling in the world. I thought about kind of today, and I've been thinking about all week how change is really wild. I have never been really good at dealing with change, and I kind of wanted to talk about like how I'm feeling, how I'm dealing with all these changes, and kind of what I've learned from it. So I know we all know like change is a part of life, but I've always found, like at least in my life, that I have just never been a fan of change. Like every school year when I start, it's one of those things where like I don't like starting from scratch. I get really into a routine, really into habit. And so I remember starting college in the fall. It was like such a weird, like moving into this room, like I wasn't ready for it. And like right now our room is so... Okay, right now you can see behind me, this is my roommate's side of the room, and it's so empty. I'm not showing you mine because mine is messy right now, but, and that's just partially because I'm like about to move out in a week. But it's just like so bizarre to me how like in just a few months, this place that I've like never lived in it can just become such a home to me. And yesterday my roommate moved out. We both finished up, unlike a lot of people, we finished up with finals and stuff. Our professors gave us like our last exams pretty early, and so she went back home yesterday, and like seeing our room like all taken apart and like all these just like command strips on the wall, like you can see the evidence that like she used to live here, and now I'm by myself. And like, okay, we took pictures together before she left, and like I absolutely adore my roommate Mary, and she's just one of those people though, like we literally, you know how they say you don't take pictures with like the real ones in your life? We did never take pictures together because we just like hung out every day in our room, and it was really cool. But it was so sad. I actually left before she left. Like I left to go do stuff during the day, and I knew it was gonna be the last time I saw her for a few months. And like walking down the stairs, I like had tears in my eyes because I'm like, oh, like I don't want to be in this room without her. It's like, this isn't like my room, this is like our room. I mean, it is like, obviously it's my room, but it was just one of those things where it just makes me so emotional. Like I just get choked up over like the littlest things. Oh my gosh, like I can like feel it in my eyes. I've been crying so much the past few days, and that's one thing. I am like very much a crier. That's like part of how I feel like I process my feelings, and I used to like deny it. I used to be like, oh, I don't cry ever, but then it's like, I guess I like associated it before. I think I thought like, oh, I'm young, like of course I cry, but now I'm like, no, I'm just a crier. So I'm moving out in a week, and since I'm done with classes and stuff, I wanted to stick around here and like spend time with my friends and just like do fun stuff. And I've really been looking forward to that because I feel like during the school year I go so hard at like school and YouTube and everything I'm involved in that sometimes like social life gets so low on like, I don't know, I just feel like I could have been more, well, okay, that's not true. I hang out with like my close group of people, but then there's so many friends who I just love but never make time for because I'm the worst. But I'm gonna do that this week, which is really exciting. I don't know, with all this though, it's been like weird for me to process everything. And this year, when you go to college, like there's just so much change involved in it. But like, I did have like other factors, like just like, I don't know, in my life, there was just things like I felt like I experienced like a lot of like loss and transition, like losing different family members and like shifts in relationships and like where you live. It's like, you don't understand, but like until it happens to you, but like all of these things like add a different degree of like emotional strain almost, and like I feel like you grow a lot from it. And that's the biggest thing from this year, like everything I've experienced like at school and with my family and with my friends, I've learned that I really want to, as I grow, I'd like to learn how to handle change with grace, because not everything that comes to you in life, like sometimes like, okay, trials, like it's not necessarily something you asked for or ever would want, but I really would like to grow into a young woman who can like handle trials and handle unexpected changes like with grace and dignity, because I think that's really important. I think that like the way you handle adversity or just like things that you didn't expect and changes in life is like a big part. I feel like it shows a lot of your character, and I think it really determines a lot of like who you are. And so that's one thing. I'm trying to like handle everything in a graceful way. And I don't know, it's just really weird, like when you're at school, this is such a different thought, but when you're at school, it's like your life is school, and now I'm like, I I don't know what I'm gonna do this summer. I have this past year, since like last summer, I've been taking real estate classes online, and so pretty soon I'm going to take my real estate exam and hopefully pass that. And I'd really like to help people finding apartments in the area where I live. I think that would be so fun, and I think it'd be a cool way to like earn money. I know a lot about that, so that's exciting. I'm gonna do that in the summertime. And also, like, I just feel like this summer is such a time for me to like grow and like create and have fun. I'm really I have a new creative project I'm working on like outside of my channel. If you can't tell, for the past month I have been posting twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays, and I really want to keep that constant. It's not the easiest thing to do, but when you plan and when you make, like, you can do it. If y'all want to start a YouTube channel, like, you just have to decide it and like learn it. And so that's something I've been doing recently, but I would love to keep doing that, and so I'm really trying to pour into that. But I have another creative project I'm working on that I really want to share. Like, I definitely will share on here, but it's just in such an early phase that I'm like, I can't share it in this video yet. Like, I need to wait. And I'm pretty sure also, I think that my Instagram story will probably be where I first like drop the info about that. So again, I'm plugging it again. If you want to be the first to hear about stuff, I usually go to my Instagram story first to share stuff, so check that out. Be sure to watch my stories. I like to post on those a lot. It's just a crazy time, like, oh my gosh. I'm really happy though right now because my friends and I don't know, we're like probably gonna have a sleepover on my floor. I used to have this amazing rug, and by I used to, I mean my roommate had the most amazing rug in this room. With that rug, we always used to, like, all our friends would come and hang out on our rug because it was just a cool place to hang out. We'd like do our homework or like chill out and talk for like a long time here. But now I'm like, I'm gonna have to like throw down a blanket or something. Like, I'm sitting on just regular carpeting. I'm like, this is really weird. If you didn't know, if you're new here, I guess, I'm going to be an RA at my dormitory next year, and I'm really happy about that. Like, to be involved in that way and to be able to like have that position means so much to me. Like, I want to be someone who is like there for the girls moving in. Like, I know that like college can be like a really joyful time, it can be a really difficult time, it can be so many different things, and like to be able to be there as someone who could I don't know, just like however the girls in my hall need me, like that means so much to me to be able to be there in that way. I was just thinking so much today about how change is just a part of life, and I think I'm like, I guess like beginning to grow used to that. Like, I think that's really important, like how you deal with change. And it's a really wild time. I love college so much. Like, I loved high school. I've always been a kid who liked school, but like going to school at UT has been like genuinely one of the biggest blessings in my whole life. Like, being here, I'm like, this is right now the right thing for me. It's like the perfect place for me. It makes me so happy. And then with that feeling, I'm like, I genuinely hope for everyone else at this stage in their life, they can be at like the college or the trade school or the job or whatever it is. Like, the way I feel, I wish that everyone around me felt that about like what stage they're in, because I do love like my school so much. I will say, I think I talked about registration in my last vlog, and I don't like the classes I'm registered for in the fall, mainly because like my registration time was so late and a lot went wrong. But I'm really hoping that like in summer, they say after tuition bills go out, a lot of people don't pay, or like people sometimes miss deadlines and stuff. I'm hoping, oh, and people just change their minds too, but I'm hoping that I can get into some different classes, and I think that'll make things really great. If not, like, I'm getting credits done that need to be done. It's just like, I don't like the way my schedule is, essentially. I have no idea how to move out of college. I was one of those kids who spent like the majority of their life in one house, so moving into college was quite the struggle for me. So I have no idea, like, moving out. Today, basically, my mom was here for like 20 minutes, and I pulled a bunch of winter clothes that I should have pulled, I don't know, a few months ago. But Texas weather has been so weird this year. Like, yesterday was the coldest day in May for like the past 100 years. Like, what? It's just so wild. I think I'm gonna move out in like a week, which is so weird. I don't even have like the date settled because I'm still moving out like before we have to be moved out, so I may move out in more than one day. Be looking forward to moving vlogs, I think, because that'd be cool. Hey, just let me know in the comments if you're interested in moving vlogs, because I mean, if no one cares, I might not do it, but like, I think I will. Also, while I'm mentioning comments, would y'all please comment down below what kind of content you want to see for summer? Like, do you want to see like a summer morning routine, or like this kind of video, or that kind of, I don't know, whatever you guys like to see, please let me know, because I'd love to gear my content towards what my audience enjoys the most. Because, you know, I love to make what I love to make, but I want this to be a community for you guys too. I want this to serve you, for this to be entertaining and fun and helpful in some form or another. And if you will, let me know in the comments when you're out of school, because technically, I guess I finished last week, but I know everyone's dates are different of when they finish. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for this this video. I don't know, man. I just feel so many feels right now. I know I'm gonna like laugh and cry so much in the next week because it's like, you know, basically I think Casey Musgrave said it best in her song Happy and Sad, because she talks about being happy and sad at the same time, smiling with tears in her eyes, and I feel that so hard. So let me know if any of y'all relate. Is this just me who feels this way? It may be. But I hope that y'all are having a great end to your school year, or I hope that your summer has started and it's amazing. Be sure to subscribe down below so we can keep in touch this summer. Leave this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!